Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to Elsewhere in India. I'm really excited to open up this show. I did have a few pieces that I wanted to get into about diaspora and identity, but I think I'll try and push those a little bit later just to give a few more people the chance to come in. So you guys are all very lucky. You're the first people in here, so you get to hear a little bit of secret pre-show stuff that everyone else will miss because they're too late. So thank you for coming on time. I think we might start with a little bit of fusion Indian classical. So this is my rendition of Summer of '69. I'll start with that one and then get a little bit more into it. Thank you. I'm Sitar by Ravi, by the way, so if you enjoy any of my work, feel free to follow me on Insta, Facebook, YouTube, all that jazz. See anyone's face because I've got like lights everywhere, so I hope it's all good. I'll gauge by the applause whether you're enjoying or not. So yeah, I did want to talk a little bit about my story, and I think this is a really interesting performance, and I'm so glad that I was asked to come and do the pre-show because I think it talks about a lot of themes that I like to explore in my music about identity and I guess, cultural heritage. So I did want to share a little bit of my story with you all. So my parents are from a little country called Guyana in the West Indies. And it's an interesting story about how our ancestors ended up there, because many years ago at the abolition of slavery, some of these colonies, there was still a lot of demand for people to work the plantations and things like that. So they ended up going to India and taking Indians on these ships to all these far off countries like Mauritius and Guyana and Fiji. So yeah, it's a really interesting story how all these people from India kind of ended up throughout the world. And then my parents were born and brought up in Guyana and then came and migrated over here to Australia. So I have a bit of a medley that starts with a song called Although We Hail from Different Lands that kind of talks about the universality of our human experience. But it kind of goes into some other songs, and one that I really enjoy from Hamilton at the end of it is a really nice one talking about the value of migrants, I think, as well. So I might start that one with Although We Hail, please.
Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth, one sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one. Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth, one sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one.
Actually, I'm so sorry. This is one that talks about my Australian experience. But actually, if we could start with the one called the Pirates one. So that kind of talks about my parents coming from this country of the Caribbean, and the theme is the Pirates of the Caribbean. And then after that, it goes into the song about the immigrant journey. And then we'll get into how that translates to me being Australian after that. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Summers and biking the sea all night. Fly on the
so much. So yeah, I actually, for work, I work in a disability program called Avenue at the moment, and before that, I was working at Coles. So I've always been around really big teams in the jobs that I've been doing, and I've seen firsthand the value that all of the different people from different cultures and different faiths and different countries really add to the community. So it's something that I really like to bring out in the work that I present. And like I said, yeah, my parents are from this small country called Guyana that's kind of gotten a little bit more famous now that Trump is doing a lot of things in that region of the world. But I was born here in Australia. I've got both of my sisters who are also born here in Australia, and I consider myself Australian. So the next set of songs that I accidentally went into a little bit early kind of talks to that Australian experience, and I do want this to be an interactive experience, so if any of you do know the words to any of the songs that will be presented in that next medley, feel free to sing along. There's one song in there that I think should be the default Australian national anthem, which is We Are Australian, so very simple words. If you'd like to sing along throughout, please feel free. And yeah, we'll get into that one. Thank you.
Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth, one sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one. Although we hail from different lands, we share one earth, one sky and sun. Remember, friends, the world is one. In the evening, driving low down the hill and across the plain, I close my eyes and I'm standing in a boat on the seas again. They say that home is where you find it, and I feel I'm close now to where it must be. My island home, my island home, my island home is waiting for me. My island home, my island home, my island home is waiting for me. I came from the beach, from the dusty wrecks of plains. I am the ancient heart, the keeper of the flame. I stood upon the rocky shores, I watched the torches come. For 40,000 years I've been first Australian. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come. We share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australia. I'm the daughter of the leader who sought to run alone. The girl became a woman on the long and dusty road. I'm a settler, I'm a father's wife, I saw the good and hard times come. I'm a bushy, I'm a battler, I am Australian. I arrived from land across the sea, searching for a better life. I tried my best and gave my all, moving past struggle and strife. I made new friends and found new home, and raised a family. As a migrant seeking refuge, I became Australian. We are one, we are many, and from all the land on earth we come. We share a dream and sing with one voice. I and you are, we are Australia. On the hot wind from the desert, on the black soil of the plains, on the mountains and the valleys, on the drought flooding rains. I am the rock, I am the sky, the rivers when they run, the spirit of this great land. I am Australia. We are one. We are many, and from all the land on earth we come. We share a dream and sing with one voice. I and you are, we are Australia. We are one, but we are many. From all the lands on earth we come, we share a dream and sing with one voice. I and you are, we are Australian. I and you are, we are Australian. Soil. How can you forget that? Wherever you go, you will come back. In your new paths, in your quiet sighs, from your lost heart, someone will say that this country of yours is your motherland. It calls out to you. This is a bond which can never break. Thanks so much, everyone. So I've got 5 more minutes before we get into the main part of the show. Do you guys want to hear a little bit of an Indian classical rag, or do you want to hear a little bit of One Direction? Rag, One Direction. What do you guys reckon? All right, rag. Who says rag? Who says One Direction? Ooh, it's pretty evenly split, I think. I reckon maybe we'll get into One Direction because I don't have much time for the rag. But there'll be a lot of Indian classical coming up in the next set. So I think if we go What Makes You Beautiful, that might be the last one that I have for you guys tonight. Woo! Woo!
I've got like 1 minute left. Maybe I'll give you a little taster of an Indian classical rag. I can't really see, so if anyone needs to kick me off the stage, let me know. Alright, well, I think that's my time, so I'm going to clear the stage and get everything ready for Elsewhere in India. I hope you guys are excited. It looks like a really fun show coming up. And again, I'm Sitar by Ravi, so please do follow me on any of the social media platforms if you liked what you heard. I do have a wide, eclectic repertoire of material, so I play pop songs, I play Indian devotional songs, I play Indian classical rags, I play a lot of Aussie classics as well, so yeah, if you liked anything you heard, I'd love to connect with you, and I'll be sticking around for the show as well, so I'd love to connect afterwards too.